Welcome back, Tiger fans. Yes, the first round of the draft happened last night, and I think we could all agree that Richmond threw a curveball for the rest of the AFL and all the other 17 teams. I think they had no idea what was going on. Maybe even saved some of the clubs with the picks that we have decided to take. And I did see a lot of stuff on the Big Tiger Footy Cast. I was watching that their show. I did see a lot of negativity towards some of the picks we got. I think it's time just to have a quick conversation about it and the players we picked. Short one before the draft comes on tonight. Just to kind of re-emphasise that the picks we did take were great. Talent and need base as well. And leave it with the whole in Blair we trust, because we saw what they did last year, and I think this year they've probably just stepped their game up again and probably just changed the dynamic of what it actually means to do draft. Richmond seem to be maybe becoming the draft gods when it comes to drafting for rebuilds. So, as we know, we did bid on Dylan Patterson straight away. We did do Daniel Annabelle as well. We did know we weren't going to get them, but it doesn't matter. It was still worthy of making sure these guys pay maximum price and give him maximum damage. So, with pick seven, we did take Sam Cumming. I love this one. I did do a video. I think he was one of the first few people I did a player to draft video on. I just think he's a dynamic player, where he changes the game for us. He's played up against grown men for quite some time and did really well against them. A lot of the highlights you can watch off footy and stuff, he was playing against the seniors. And there's a lot of videos where the senior boys just lay him out and they find him wide open and they hit him and he gets just goes again. So there's a quick little bio on the draft tracker, so I thought we'll have a quick look over that and see what they really kind of say. So he did do quite well in all of his combines. So it says Cumming tested well at the combine after a block of time out recovering from a shoulder injury. So that's why I still say Sam Cumming did not go higher, and why people were sort of surprised about him, because he had a shoulder injury. And I think if he didn't hurt his shoulder, I definitely think there's a higher chance that he might have gone even higher, and maybe all clubs would have been a lot keen on him as well. Not the South Australian thing. We'll talk about that in a second. So, his 20-metre sprint was 2.97, which is elite. I'm pretty sure Grill was 2.91, but we'll look at that in a minute as well. So, and his 2K time trial was 6 minutes and 33 seconds, which is yet again I think that was top 10 as well. The midfielder this midfielder is a powerful, brave, and is rated plenty by the clubs inside the top 10 as well. One of his best games against North Adelaide. So he was playing up against the men. He had 21 disposals and kicked 3 goals. And he did perform well in the carnival as well. So he's played up against grown men and had no issues whatsoever. So very wrapped on that. He's 184 centimeters. I thought he was a little bit taller than that, but it's not the worst. He's not. It's good. He's not super tall. So he looks like a very shy person, but I think he'll blend in with Richmond really well. I think we'll take him under our wing and we'll turn maybe into a really good player. Then I think they sort of rate him. I think it was Isaac Heaney type of a player, where he can go forward and just kick a bag of goals, or he can go in the middle and just dominate. So I'll probably give that pick. In my mock draft, I had Sam Cumming first. I probably had Sam Cumming for a while. So you probably give an A on that pick as well. The next one we did take, which will be the shocker, as we all would know, have seen it, but we're going to talk about it anyway. It wasn't Sullivan Roby. I have a feeling they know something more than we don't know, and they don't want to tell us. So the other one was Sam Grill, the Sizzler, or the Grills. I think I look forward to watching him play with that ridiculous bloody speed that he has. Not just the speed, but he has the endurance as well. So he's got a bit of both. He's a super athlete, and Richmond probably really need that right now. So he went pick 8. I think most people had him mocked going to Hawks at 14, 15. My theory behind why Hawks were happy to slide down is because they didn't get Grill, and that's great because it's stuff Hawks as well. So Grill showed his top-end mix of speed, endurance of the draft combine to be one of the stars of the testing after finishing 2nd overall in the 2K time trial when he actually ran 5 minutes and 59 seconds for the 2K. That's just insane. Now, his nickname is the Sizzler. I'm not sure that's going to stay as well. Or also, maybe we just call him the Blitzer. He's bloody super fast. Grill also in the 20-meter sprint, he blitzed that as well, finishing the top 10 with a 2.92. So it's like, 0.5 of a second faster than Sam Cumming, which just shows you that when people were saying that Sam Cumming wasn't fast, he's not far off what the speed of Grill is as well. So I'm really happy with it as well. And it says, some players test well and you don't see it in their game. That's not the case with Grill. These signature moves dash the bolt through ball. If you watch some of his highlights from the video Richmond put up, he has a really good sidestep as well. Seems to know when to dance around players. Can shock a tackle quite well, which really excites me. And I think they must know what they want, because I think in that VFL few games he played showed the club this is what we need coming off our halfback as well. So, and he's 182 centimeters, so he's not that far off. I was glad that I think he averaged 16.5 disposals when he played in our VFL side. 17 disposals when he was playing for Vic Metro, and Oakley Chargers he actually averaged 20 disposals a game as well. So he's definitely up there. I'm actually really excited for. I did have Grill. I think it was my first few drafts. I had him. Just the talk of Roby was too high. I've got a weird feeling we'll just go into the Roby subject. I think everyone's going to ask, why didn't we take Roby? I think maybe Richmond have a bit hesitant on a player that's jumped from 12 weeks, where you've seen they've tracked Sam Cumming, Sam Grill, we're the team of Sams now, and Xavier Taylor from when they were 16. Even Ryan Geeshan said that, which was my sort of trigger to why I was saying I'm nervous we're not going to take Roby. I actually put up on Twitter. Some people were just saying I was just being nervous. No, that meeting when he had with Cal Toomey, Ryan Geeshan said that they had tracked a few of these players since they're 16, but they hadn't tracked Roby. So that kind of gave me a bit of a vibes that they may not have him rated as high as we have. So now there is a draft coming up tonight in about just over an hour. We have pick 31. So hopefully, I know there's a Philippou, Matt Beret, Noah Hibbins-Hargrave are still there. So there's some really good picks still available. Hopefully we get one of those guys. And end with, at the end of the night, on a real good note of maybe getting Lewis Callaway. More than likely, I've got a weird feeling he might go to a rookie, and I think we just take him with our first pick in the rookie draft, which would be pick 2. All right, guys, that's it for this episode. Stay safe, and I will try my best. I'm going to try and get a live video going for Friday, so you guys can all jump on and ask your questions. I'll see if I can get Michael on, or maybe Tim, and we'll do a live Friday night to discuss it after we've had a day or so to recover from the 2 nights of draft. Stay safe, as always, guys, and go Tigers.